Someone recently commented this on my most recent video, to which I take no offense at all whatsoever. I understand where she's coming from with her comment, and it is valid, as I did mention that I was getting ready to start a GLP-1 journey, to which I answered and said, no, I'm not on a GLP-1. So the truth, my insurance won't approve it. And the deeper truth, I cannot afford to pay for it out of pocket at the moment as I have too much financial responsibility. But the even deeper truth, and I feel like nobody's listening when I say this, God delivered me from the spirit of gluttony. So what seems like a rapid big drop is actually hard work. Years and years of hard work. And this is why I keep the evidence. I have fought and clawed my way to this point. I've earned this success. And no shade to anyone that think I have had some type of aid. And even if I did, I still have to put the work in, because an aid is just an aid. It is not the end all and be all. You still have to use the aid. I won't rob God of his glory. When I say I am rebuilding my temple, I literally mean it. Being delivered from the spirit of gluttony is humbling. I still remember the day the veil was torn from off of my eyes. The day God showed me exactly what I was dealing with. I still remember that day vividly. And even after knowing it was a battle to get to this point, it is still a battle, because I have to apply the scriptures, Romans 12:2, to my life. Just because you got healed from something and delivered from something does not mean your psyche automatically changes. It's not linear. The mental battle starts. You have to renew your mind, literally. Romans 12:2 tells us, do not be conformed by the patterns of this world, but be renewed by the transforming of your mind. I have to make my mind catch up with my soul, with my spirit. That means I have to uneducate myself and re-educate myself, and I have to learn discipline. That means my point of view of health and nutrition needs to change. My point of view of fitness needs to change. I have to change my mindset when it comes to healthy eating and healthy living. I have to change my mindset when it comes to coming out of my comfort zone and doing the hard things, forcing myself to elevate in these areas. This is hard work. This is dedication. I earned this victory, and I earned this transformation. And I would not be where I'm at if it was not for my Savior delivering me. This big drop is consistency and no longer yo-yoing, no longer being stagnant, no longer being stuck, no longer going backwards, no longer going back to the thing that had me trapped. And now you're simply seeing the proof of what transformation and deliverance look like. God did his part, and now I have to do mine. And that starts with the kitchen. In today's video, I take you through a high protein, nourishing, balanced 3-day meal prep. This is everything I prep to fuel my body and rebuild my temple. So let's get into it. We're starting out with what's going to double as breakfast and a snack. You ladies know when it's that time of the month, our luteal phase, honey, we are snackish. And if you're anything like me, you want something sweet. So I wanted to make a high protein Cinnabon cake. That's something like my holiday recipe cake. I was really craving that, but I was like, no, I have to stick to my goals. So I had the idea to make a healthier version. The taste executed perfectly. The taste is spot on, to the point where I was like, oh no, is this even healthy? But the texture, totally, completely off. So as you can see, I'm using sugar substitutes. I'm not using real sugar. I'm adding protein milk. I missed the clip of me adding Greek yogurt to this, but I did add Greek yogurt. I should have taken account how sweet my bananas were. So when I added the coconut sugar and then the brown swerve sugar, honey, this thing was too sweet for my liking. Just a little bit too sweet. This is one of those recipes that I just have to keep playing with until I get it perfect. I plan on giving it to the women that are joining my weight loss boot camp, but I gotta perfect it first. So hopefully by week 3, I perfect this recipe. Nevertheless, this recipe was so good. It's high protein. The macros on it is really good. Did I enjoy it? Absolutely. It's really good. But the texture, I wanted a fluffy, cakey texture. It came out. My body kept in holiness, my heart kept aligned. And every time I prayed, the Lord would bring your name to mind. He said, daughter, stay the course. My timing is divine. I've been working, I've been waiting, As you can see, baby, she came out boneless. Don't judge my silicone molds, okay? I quickly made a protein glaze to put on top, which was really good, but it added more sweetness to this. It just made it too sweet for my liking. I cannot take anything too sweet and anything too salty these days. So just off this piece that I was trying right here, baby, the taste. I think if I added some crushed pecans to the top, it'll help me out because I'm such a texture girl. But do you see that? It gives like those pudding cake? That's what that gives, like a pudding cake. And that's not what this is. That's not what it was supposed to be, but that's what it came out as, a pudding cake. However, the taste, complete 10 out of 10. I cannot stress this enough. It is actually super delicious once I get the texture to my liking. 10 out of 10. Like I said, hopefully I have the full detailed recipe. For those of you that are joining my weight loss challenge, you're gonna get it. Moving on to lunch. Lunch was super simple. I made taco bowls. Well, I prepped taco ingredients for lunch, and I'm using some very lean ground beef, 90% lean, 10% fat, okay? If they had the 93% lean, that's what I would have taken, but they did not. So I got 90%, that's fine. So you guys know how to make tacos. You guys know how to make taco meat. I don't do anything special. I wanted some taco bowls, but I wind up having this one meal 3 different ways. I made quesadillas one day I made an actual taco, and then one of the days I had it exactly as a salad. These are the taco seasonings I like to mix and match to make my taco tasty and delicious. And y'all know I'm gonna put my own seasoning on it. I put some Goya Sazon in there, some Badia, some black pepper. Y'all gotta zhuzh it up to enhance the flavor.
It's pruning season. Kill my flesh and grow my faith. If I remain inside your heart, I know I'll never be the same. You're the vine, I'm just a branch. Do what you got, doing me. Cut it down, tear it out, till it's only Christ they see.
I like to throw in 1 cheese wedge into the mix. Like, it just gives it a nice creamy texture. So I just add 1 Laughing Cow cheese wedge. And yeah, I let that simmer, and then I'm gonna move on to everything else. Okay, so this is where I kind of messed up. I was being lazy. I normally make my own beans. So I was being lazy. I wanted to be in and out the kitchen. I used canned pinto beans. Never ever doing that again. It was so mushy. If you like refried beans, then you would love you would love it. But baby, canned beans are not for me. I think it's just me. I like to make my beans from scratch a lot of the times. And baby, them canned beans. Oh no, it was not doing it for me. I made some corn. I just seasoned it with the Trader Joe's, everything but the elote seasoning, a little bit butter, a little salt and pepper. And let me show you my salad mix. This is my salad mix. I prepped my salad bowls. I like to keep everything separate, and when I'm gonna eat it, I put it together. But like I said, I made quesadilla. I had a taco. I actually had 2 tacos with this too. And that was like 1 serving. Did y'all know they sell low carb tacos now? Like actual hard shell low carb tacos in your local grocery store. You need to get it. Yeah, yeah, the girls are up. This is the salad mix that came in a bag, and I keep it separate. Just keep it separate, and I don't mind having a little bit of everything. But yeah, I put a serving of corn out for me. You guys also know I don't just meal prep for me. I also meal prep for my mom as well. What you see me putting out for me is just for me. And you only see 2 bowls because the day I'm meal prepping, I'm also eating that day. That counts as like one of my days because yeah, I'm out of food by the time I have to meal prep again. So when you see me meal prepping, I'm eating also what I meal prep that day. That's like day 1 of my meal prep.
With a heart that won't obey. If it costs me my desires, let them die so you can stay. It's pruning season. Lay the axe to every room. If I remain and you remain.
Moving on to my hyperfixation, which is my chicken salad. You already have the recipe to this if you took the last boot camp. Speaking of my weight loss boot camp, tomorrow is the last day to join, February 27th at 12 a.m. Eastern time, which will officially be the 28th, is the last day to join my boot camp. If there are spots available and you are watching this in real time, go ahead and click the link down below in the description box to register to join my weight loss boot camp, and I can slide you in. We're about to get started. The doors will officially close in just a few hours if you're watching this video on February 26th. But honey, let me tell you, you're not going to want to miss out. It's going to be a powerful 30 days. It is worth it. Go ahead and join. Reading is fundamental. Everything that is included in the program is listed on my website. I'm going to hold your hand when I tell you this. You need to read. Reading is your best friend. Don't ask me any questions. My website has all of the information. My website tells you everything that comes with the actual program. So sign up now if there's spots available, or I will see you in the year 2027 when the next one comes up. But back to this chicken salad. I got some rotisserie chicken from Costco. I threw it into my air fryer with a little bit of broth and, cooked it to my desired liking. Got it plumped and juicy so that when I shredded it, the chicken was moist and fluffy, because you want a fluffy chicken salad. Add in all my ingredients. You saw I added an apple, some cranberries. Oh, this chicken salad is so good. The dressing, the seasoning, and the dressing is what makes this chicken salad amazing. But do you see the fluffiness? This is the texture of chicken salad I love. That wet stuff can't go into my mouth. No, it has to be fluffy and rich. And you guys see that we use Greek yogurt and a little bit of mayo, light fat-free mayo. I always test out with three different type of dippers. And let me tell you something. If 3 different type of dippers pass, this is 10 out of 10. I am a chips and dips girl. I had to find a way to still enjoy dips and chips in my journey. And this is high protein. It is low calorie. And I just made Lunchable snack boxes with this. And it was so good. I paired it with some fruits for fiber and some crackers and this high protein chicken dip. Amazing. I snacked during my luteal phase a lot, and doing things like this, being smart about what I keep ready so I can just reach and grab, it saved me. You don't have to restrict yourself. You just have to know how to eat correctly. Anyway, moving on, we're making some jerk chicken, some barbecue jerk chicken. If you were in my last boot camp that just ended at the top of this month, you got the recipe to this barbecue jerk chicken. To some washed and clean chicken drums. You can use wings, whatever cut of chicken you want. You're going to go ahead and add some high quality olive oil, followed by some lemon juice. I use Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. I use mild and hot and spicy, but if you cannot take spice, just use mild. I add some allspice, pimento seasoning, some Worcestershire sauce, black pepper, and then I go in with an array of seasoning. Chicken bouillon powder. You already know, if I'm cooking, I'm using complete body of seasoning. They need to sponsor me at this point. Onion powder, garlic powder. I added Kinders. Kinders, y'all need to sponsor me. I added their wood fire seasoning to give it more of that smoky taste, and it did the trick. When Bestie Night Nation had their first ever outreach day where we serviced a shelter here in Brooklyn, New York, I had this on the menu, and just to see everyone excitement over it, everyone they loved all the food, but one of the women, she exclaimed, in the middle of her taking a bite, she just started screaming, "Who made this chicken? This chicken is good." She was a Hispanic lady, and I was like, "Eh." She was like, "Mommy, this chicken is good." And I just loved it. And everybody was like, "Yeah, everything is good. It's so good." Anyway, you guys gotta make this. I'm moving on to making my wedges. I'm making some sweet potato wedges. I'm using Japanese sweet potatoes because we don't do any other sweet potato over here. Okay, well, I'm lying. We do, but Japanese sweet potato, growing up, I did not like it. Growing up, my family is Caribbean. Y'all know my family Haitian. They love Japanese sweet potato. My whole life, my family has been eating this. I'm today's years old when I realized I love Japanese sweet potato. Though the wonky ones, I put to the side to just roast roast for my dog. I put it in the air fryer with just avocado oil and I let it crisp up for my dog. No seasoning on it. My dog loved it. It's one ingredient, it's healthy, and he can have it. You know, portion control, of course. Anyway, for my wedges, I sprayed it down with avocado oil, and then I seasoned with these seasonings here to my desired liking, tossed it around, and then I put it in the oven. You guys, this is not a difficult meal prep. Like when I say I be in and out of that kitchen and my food is still top tier, you guys make things complicated. I be seeing people do the most on here, and I'm just like, if that's what you like to do, baby, I love it. But me, no. Here's the jerk chicken, partially cooked. Add your favorite sugar-free barbecue sauce. Go in with what you like. I didn't have enough of my sugar-free barbecue sauce, so I hit it with this Kinder's black garlic barbecue sauce. If you can find that Kinder's black garlic barbecue sauce, please go get it and thank me later. I'll pop that back into the oven to let it get all sticky and nice and charred. This is what the chicken looks like out the oven. Yeah. And now I'm just building my salad bowls. I have to have greens with everything I eat because one, it bulks up the meal, two, fiber. I want to make sure I'm getting my daily fiber goals in. So you guys are going to notice everything I eat in all of my videos. And some of you even comment, you love how I eat the rainbow. I eat the rainbow. I bulk up my meals because I portion control. Greens and raw cabbage, onions. This is it. This is how I get my fiber in. This is why I'm regular. My gut is healed, which if you join my weight loss program, I'm going to teach you how to heal your gut and how to be regular and how to get your fiber up. I teach these things. So I just prepped my salad and then I made some fire roasted corn in the microwave because I had another different type of corn from Trader Joe's, the fire roasted one. I feel like, okay, Jamaican jerk fire roasted corn, it would go better with the salad instead of the other corn I had. So I whipped some of the fire roasted corn as well. And 10 out of 10, I put it on the salad with the jerk chicken and everything and the wedges because I made a bowl. That's how I consumed it. I gotta start showing you how I put my meal prep together. For the dressing, you guys, Greek yogurt, okay? Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons of low-fat mayo, and then you're gonna take the gravy of the jerk barbecue sauce and you're gonna put it in there. 10 out of 10. Tell me that's not the best thing you ever had in your life. Tell me it is not. Like when I say, if you make it exactly how I make it, my full recipe, please make this dressing. Y'all, listen to my reaction. Oh my gosh, the things I do in the kitchen. The best thing. So I'm portioning out my portion and then I'm going to portion out my mother's portion. And yeah, like I said, 3 days meal prep. I made a lot more of the chicken and stuff like that because, you know, protein and stuff like that, but it was so good. Look how amazing my wedges came out. And I just re-crisped it in the air fryer and it came out perfect every single time. That's the whole meal prep. If you really enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and hype this video up, boost it so the algorithm can send it out, thumbs it up and drop a comment. I love you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.